Have questions about your pets? Looking for your next forever friend? We've got you covered. This is Pet Connection with Energy 95.3. Now, here's Erik Fox.
Better late than never. That's what they always say here. What's up? It's Erik Fox from Energy 95.3, joined always every other Wednesday by the team at Kern County Animal Services, where we get a chance to meet your new forever friend. And also, if you got any questions, you can put them in the chat. Maybe we can answer your pet questions as well. Let's go and jump into it. We got Katie and Danny join us on the screen today. How are you both doing this morning?
How are you?
Fantastic, Erik.
You know, it's Wednesday, so middle of the work week's here already, so never too bad. Never too bad when you can bring a good boy home like Duke. Duke is our guest today on the Four Legs. What can you tell us about Duke?
So Duke is an 8-year-old pitty, and he is super dog friendly. He walks very good on a leash. He loves his beds. Like, he will fight you over that bed. He will keep laying on it. He's been here with us for about 2 weeks now, I believe. But he's just a big old teddy bear, and he just needs somebody who can love him for the remaining of his life.
So good with other dogs, but if you have a small bed, you might as well sleep on the floor because Duke's going to take it, right?
Yeah, he was in a play group yesterday in the play yard, and there were all sorts of dogs mixed in with them. There was a great big 116-pound dog.
Wow.
And there was also a very small dachshund, and Duke was fine with that dog as well. So he seems to do well with just about any dog he has a chance to play with.
Got the information for Duke on the screen. A119-5626 also popped up our scroll at the bottom so you can get information about Kern County Animal Services. And Duke ready to go home today?
He is, yes.
Excellent. So someone wants to meet Duke. What do people need to do?
So they just come into our shelter, and they can either walk the kennels, or they can give them the A number at the bottom of the screen, and they'll ask to do a meet and greet, and one of our staff members will get Duke out, and then you can do a meet and greet.
And we've talked about before, it's kind of an important thing. Maybe you got a family member or maybe a kid who's been saying, hey, I want a pet. Maybe it's a good chance to make sure that they're compatible. They are going to be lifelong friends.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea to, bring your whole family to do the meet and greet, not just one person out of the family. I would definitely, kids mainly. You never know how a dog's going to react. It's definitely a good idea to do that meet and greet.
Once again, Katie and Danny are the humans on the right side of the screen. Duke is the four-legged friend who is our good boy today on Kern County Animal Connections Pet Connection. Let's go and talk about what's going on because, yeah, it's hard to believe January's over, but February just means more things that you guys got going on, right?
Yeah, well, when it comes to our adoptions, beginning tomorrow, we're going to do a fee waive February. So every pet in the shelter, whether it's a dog or a cat, the adoption fees are waived. We always have the policy of any dogs that have been here, any pets that have been here for 30 days or longer, their adoption fee is waived. But we're going to make that applicable for every pet in the shelter beginning tomorrow.
I think the whole goal is at the end of February, we're not going to have any pets in there. You guys are going to be bored and twiddling your thumbs because that's what we'd like because it means everyone gets a home, right?
Right.
Would love for that to happen.
Well, it all starts tomorrow, February 1st. It is fee waive February. So, let's talk about the play group a little bit because you mentioned it a couple times, and I don't think we've really talked about it. It gives a chance for you guys to actually see how dogs play with each other and know each other, right?
Correct, yes. So, just learn who's more dominant, who's shy, who's friendly, who does well with other dogs. That's the main goal because then we can tell people how they're going to react in a home or how we think they're going to react in a home, I guess you would say.
Yeah, we have a behavior team, and one of their top priorities is to getting dogs out interacting with other dogs as quickly as possible in our play group. And just like Katie said, it's just going to get an idea of the personality of the dog. Are they active and playful? Are they more shy? Are they just kind of in between? So that's very helpful information because one of the most frequent questions we get is how is this dog with other dogs? And so that's one of the most important pieces of information we can get about a dog. And then, of course, with the humans in the yard, we can see how they are, how they walk on a leash out to the play yard. So they're really, really, determining, the personality of the pet and what kind of home they might fit into.
Once again, I've always been a big proponent of adopting from a shelter because of that. You got information you're not going to get from some other sources where you may get your forever friend. And also, when the dogs come home, they're vaccinated, they're spayed or neutered, they're ready to go, right?
Yep, everyth's included with that adoption fee, and even when it comes to fee waived adoptions, that's all included. The spay, neuter, the shots the dogs are needed. So it's just it's a real simple and easy way when it comes to adopting a pet from Kern County Animal Services.
Once again, we got Duke as our four-legged good boy today, A1195626. Not saying Danny's a bad boy, but we what we're saying here. And once again, people want to connect up with you guys. What's the best way to find out what's going on with you guys and where you're going to be and all that stuff?
Well, of course, we're very active on social media. We've got our Facebook page, our TikTok page, Twitter, just all the social media. You can find us. Just look up Kern County Animal Services. And of course, our website, KernCountyAnimalServices.org. Just as far as today goes, on Wednesdays, it's our late day. So we open at 2 p.m. and close at 7 p.m. So, it can be really hard to, get away from work during normal hours, 9 to 5 many times. So that's one of the great things about Wednesdays is we're open late. So when you get off work, come by the shelter. If you want to meet Duke, you can do that. Or if you'd like to, like Katie said, browse the kennels, see a dog you like, set up a meet and greet with the dog, be a great night and great days to do that.
Well, if you're pretending to work right now and you're watching the live stream, 2:00, once again, you guys open. So after work, you guys can head over, meet Duke, and Duke can get a forever home, because that's our goal right here always with these pet connections. A1195626 is the info for Duke. So if you go in, just say, all they need to say is, I want to meet Duke, right?
Right.
Excellent. Got Katie and Danny from Kern County Animal Services. Thank you guys once again, as you guys are working really hard for our community and everything you do. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
We'll see you next time with your other edition of Energy 95.3 Pet Connection with Kern County Animal Services and Energy 95.3. We'll see you then.